Box cover, this is Duttyberry and welcome to a brand new Do Road with Dutty. Now I'm in Half a Tree Transport Centre, and let me just tell you, so you see what going on around here, so it is the Ministry of Health and Wellness in association with Teen Hub. Now they're an organisation that basically they have to educate the youth about mental health issues. And what we are doing today in Half a Tree is to just promote awareness and information so that our teenagers are able to find out how them can take care of them mental health. So, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to walk around and I'm actually going to ask people what do they think about mental health? Do they think enough is being done in Jamaica to educate the masses about mental health? Yeah, I think that's a good question that I'm going to ask. So, I'm going to walk around, I'm going to talk to the people them, and hopefully when we've done this, we get some nice answers. Yeah man, answer this. Alright, so now I'm here with Brittany Black, and so I just wanted to talk to us about your work with the U Report.
Okay, so at U Report, we are a group from UNICEF. We try to facilitate the voice of young persons. So we run polls, and through these polls, we are able to get the information out to the different agencies and the government to create change.
So what has been one of the biggest findings that was revealed in the U Report?
Okay, so we did this poll on mental health and young people. And as it relates to the statistics on that poll, when we asked U reporters if they believe that if Jamaicans take the mental health of young persons seriously, 90% of U reporters said no.
Wow.
A little under half of the respondents believe that youth mental health is not taken seriously because of the misconceptions surrounding the issue. And 31% believe that this is as a result of our culture here in Jamaica.
So in your opinion, what do you believe can be done to really like change this culture where Jamaican people see mental illness and mental issues as something that they should put on the back burner? It means saying mad and like going to seek help is pretty much like something that is frowned upon.
You know, one of the basic things I always tell people is public education it seems so simple and it seems like it's so cliche, but it actually works and it makes sense. Word of mouth, going to somebody, telling your neighbor about it, it will help to create awareness.
Events like this,
you know, just going in your community, organizations, your clubs, schools, telling people about it is the most basic and most effective way of reaching people and helping to break the stigma on any issue, right?
Alright, so if people want to find out more information about the U Report, where can they go provide some info?
Okay, so U Report, we are utilizing two platforms. So we are using Flow.
Nice. And
for those who use Flow, they're able to text join to this number 876-838-4897. And we're also on Facebook Messenger, so they can search for us on Facebook, U Report Jamaica, and send a message, join, JOIN, and then they'll be able to get in their inbox the different polls as they're generated.
Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right.
No, imagine I am coming to the transport center to cover this event, and my own mental health came in question. So I started out, I was very excited, I had my camera, and just before I recorded, my camera fell. In true Berry fashion, I started to panic, and when I start to panic, then that triggers my anxiety, and then I start to overthink, and I don't process things well. But I said, hey, I need to just push. And I can't afford for my own mental health issue to come into effect while I'm trying to help other people.
After to make me hear you say I love me. 1, 2.
I love me.
1, 2.
I love me.
1, 2.
I love me.
After to make.
do you believe that enough is being done to deal with mental health issues in Jamaica?
No, I do not believe that. Reason being, I totally believe that as it relates to Jamaica, they focus more on the physical being instead of the mental or cognitive aspect of persons.
Alright, Delano, do you believe that enough is being done in Jamaica to address mental health issues among our youth?
No.
Why is it so? Answer that quick.
Yeah, because that's a mental health in teens is a very common thing.
Yeah.
Most teens, they don't know how to express them, and when they do express them, they express them to the wrong audience. So most teens would go on social media just to express it to their friends or what they're feeling. Sometimes some of them don't express it, but turn to something else to relieve themselves of that issue.
Alright, in your own circle of friends, what do you guys discuss? Is it like stress, a lot of anxiety, depression, any people discussing like suicide?
Well, no. To tell you the honest truth, in my circle, I don't really have those type of friends. But if we do, I have this particular friend now who is going through something. She said that she might be stressed sometimes, so I try to give her directions, some advice, and try to tackle those stress and don't let it cause her to be too overwhelmed.
Okay, so they're with Jerome Edwards and you're a part of Teen Hub?
A part of the Teen Hub, yeah.
Alright, so tell the people then what this is about.
Alright, so the Teen Hub is a safe space for teenagers and adolescents. What they can do, they can come here, we have social services, we offer social services, so they can come here and do their researches. They can come and print for free, photocopy for free, they can use the internet for free, they can come and have empowerment workshop. So the Teen Hub is really a safe space.
Yeah.
It's a safe space. So apart from that, we offer clinical services, HIV, syphilis testing, pregnancy tests, mental health counseling on Tuesdays, or behavior counseling on Tuesdays, right? It's a partnership between AHF, which is AIDS Healthcare Foundation, Ministry of Health, and Ministry of Youth and Education.
Alright, so these young people that can come in without adult supervision?
Without adult supervision. Because what we're really trying to do, we're trying to bridge the gap between the guidance counselors and the community, or the health center and the community. So this is the gap. The Teen Hub is really the gap, and we're bridging that gap.
Awesome. So what has the response been like from the teenagers?
Well, let me tell you now, on a daily basis, we'll have up to 60 teenagers passing through, right? Accessing these services using the Wi-Fi. We do researches on the computer. Just the other day when it was SBA season, in here was rampant with people doing SBA. They print the SBA for free. They do all sorts of researches here, and they can just walk in and just do HIV tests.
Okay, so the question for today, because we're walking around and trying to find out how young people are dealing with their mental health. What do you find is probably the number one mental health issue that teenagers are dealing with?
Stress. They don't know how to manage stress well. And they're getting stress from home, stress from school, stress from everywhere, right? Especially CXC the other day was a big stressor, right? And what happened now is that Teen Hub provide stress relief. Because they can come here and socialize.
That's what I was about to ask, like, they must have expressed like this is like a nice place away from home where they can just kind of relax with themselves in a calm environment.
Just the other day, a parent came and she was saying that her daughter was really antisocial. But since she has been at Teen Hub, she's been really social. She's been going around talking to people, and she just came to tell us thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you can reach out to them, tell them the contact information.
You guys can look for us on Instagram. It's Teen Hub JA. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, and we're on Facebook. Teen Hub JA. Follow us right now.
Alright, so Dave here. You're one of the volunteers, one of the workers here?
Yes,
And how you like the experience?
it's great.
Alright, so the question is, what you find is one of the biggest issues, mental health issues, where the young people are face?
Well, I feel like they can't talk to their parents about certain things and they're pressured by their friends. Yeah.
So what kind of things them come and talk to you? Like them actually open up to you and like tell you the things that them go through?
Yeah.
And how you able to help them?
I talk to them, sit down and counsel them.
Love your body, treat your body right. Whoa! Mix it up, mix it up. Everybody join in. Everybody wherever you are, join in. Do one like a physical.
I am the director of child and adolescent mental health, and it's it's an area that does not receive much attention because children and adolescents are not supposed to have mental health problems. We cannot take it for granted that children are happy-go-lucky and everything kind of slides off their back. But my role is to make people be aware of what children are feeling and thinking and how it will affect how they learn in school, how they relate to each other, how they become productive citizens when they grow up. So I am there to give attention to that fact and to make people realize that although that children and adolescents have a lot of feelings that they're dealing with, sometimes the adults are not aware of it. Particularly, let's say, in this world of social media and the internet, sometimes the adults have no idea what the children are going through, but they're going through stress. And I'm here to call attention to it and to help the children. I think there's been a good sign recently in social media where our young people are really taking on mental health and really, putting some emphasis on mental health. So that is an encouraging sign for me.
That's such a complex situation though. We just did a whole broadcast and the answer is no though. And why it's not enough is because I think we have to attack it from the homes. So you go and you give them a psychologist and a psychiatrist, and you come here and give them a physio, but then they go home with somebody again telling them to them a dog. And I pass now and they're doing all sort of expletives. People are correct them with expletives. There's a child who slept out and her mother couldn't find her. She called me and I was able to find her with one of my dancers. Okay, Dynamite, come on. And she is in love with the dancer. And then when I found her, this was during Samuel's funeral, so I'm in the church, and I'm telling you why, because where we were. And then I three-way so she can hear that her child is fine.
Yeah.
Berry, she meet me as well with some bad one when she heard Penny Pandaline. I'm in a church. So I have to come out of the funeral. And I said, no. The first thing is, you can't correct her wrong with your wrong. The next thing is, you can't have her respect you. No, that is stress now. So obviously, my girl is escaping home.
Yeah.
So she goes to the arm of whether the arm or the bed of one of these guys, and that's what's happening in our homes. What's stressing our children are the parents.
Well, like, so you raise a point, because let me tell you this, family, I remember going to high school and I used to participate in every single extracurricular activity just so when I reach home, just in time for just sleep and wake up. So I wouldn't really have to deal with things. So when I participated in everything. Me too. And this is what a lot of the parents don't really understand.
Lots of stress in my yard. You have to be religious, you have to read your Bible.
Yeah.
My two parents are my pastor. God bless Master Ivan and Miss Jas.
Yes.
And let me tell you, so that's stress alone. And then you have to make sure you walk straight and narrow. Them watch TV and them call you and say, you see what people wrong? Them watch TV. I have no sex with them. I have sex with me at 21 years old.
Them son not happening at 2019,
Hello.
20.
That was when I finished teachers college because I said, if me get pregnant, just in case, me have a job and I have a diploma.
Yes.
And my parents them still watch TV and that stress me. And I said, come, you see all the young people stay. So not even TV whenever you see watching them. So the stress is in the home and it's real. And the fact that we have all these nice things set up and today it is for the child and the adolescent, we really need to have it for the parents.
Yeah.
And then you start
have them be part of the conversation.
You must. And that's where it is lacking.
So in the end, I finished the video with my phone and realized that it was okay. Bad things do occur and it's just how you deal with it. You have to take a moment to figure out your situation, find a solution, and then go to execute. And that's what I did. And so I am encouraging anyone out there that deals with anxiety, deals with stress, to understand that it is okay, it is human, and the only responsibility that you have is to just seek help and assistance.
Alright, well that's it for another The Road with Dutty with me here in Half-a-Tree at the Transport Center for the Ministry of Health and Wellness in association with the Teen Hub. They had a nice mental health session here, talking to the young people, giving them options on how they can find out where to go to when they're having situations dealing with mental issues. But ask some questions, get some nice responses, and honestly right now people, what else I'm gonna say, we all go through things. Every day we get up, we don't know how we might end the day. We start off well, we end it with some sort of pain, some sort of trauma that can occur. But let me just tell you this, there are options, there are solutions. So if you look into the description right here, I'm going to place all of the places that you can contact for help with dealing with your mental health issues. Anyway, take care until next time.
Stop stressing people.